It is draft time, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the expansion franchise. Buffalo Saucers. You entered into the draft. The Sun Sox, therefore, cannot make their own picks. So we can't actually pick manually.
Well, you'll be better off for it. Don't worry about it.
Wow. You think I'm that bad of a drafter, huh? So guys, how the draft is going to work in this season and in future seasons, for those that are supporting the channel monetarily through Patreon or through YouTube channel memberships, you guys get players as part of a perk or reward for doing so. You can do this in any of my series that I run here, not just for this one, but you guys are going to be the best players up on the board inside the draft. However, as we know, people that have played the show, they understand this. You can't actually create players inside of a draft class. You have to wait until the off season when they're therefore a part of your roster. That way you can edit them, you can edit their name, their attributes, their stance, their animations, their appearance, so on and so forth. So how this is all going to work is that by position, if say the Pittsburgh Pirates draft number 1, if you are a starting pitcher and the Pirates take a starting pitcher, that is where you will go. So basically it is going by position, by team, and we are going to operate the same way. So if there's a patron that becomes available to us at number 10, hopefully the Sun Sox, they'll be smart here as a CPU, but I will end up declaring who I'm going to take. So let's get into the draft. The Pirates are going to take a starting pitcher. His name is Barb EQ, but I'm going to say EQ just to make it funny. And the Tigers took a second baseman. Jason Yokoyama is now Daniel Smith. And 2 guys that are 75 overall A potential players. So as we go forward here, we have an opportunity now to take a custom prospect as well. But of course, as you can see, Antoine Velasco is the pick, as the CPU has taken a guy in our stead. We will decide to go take a catcher by the name of Enrico Palazzo. So that is going to be our guy here, a starting catcher. You're going to go the third base route, Robert Saldana, but he's going to be overtaken by DeAndre Clayton, another 75A potential player.
Well, our scouting tells us DeAndre is going to have what it takes. So that's what I like. All right, Randall James will be the other pick, not Chris Madrid.
Yeah, another first baseman. So you did get lucky here. So you now have 2 75A potential guys. For our pick here, yes, we took a closing pitcher, but we are going to go the other route with a pick of James Sandage, a first base, third base option for us. I like the pick for us. Talk about your next one here, Israel Marmolejo.
Well, I like the name. He's young and seems like he's going to have what it takes as far as the stuff. That's what I'm excited to see about him.
Yeah, now, so FYI, guys, so now that we're in round number 3, all the Patreon players have been taken. So now it's all CPU guys at this point. You've taken a couple guys that you like here. Virgil Gaucho. You took another pitcher at some point. Eddie Ferreira. Mark Jowers, a shortstop. He could probably be easily taken over by someone else. Richie Hernandez in round 5. I kind of like this guy's defense is really what he looks like he's going to be. Not much of a contact hitter, not much of a power hitter. More of that fielding, slick fielder, shortstop type of guy. So you're going to go ahead and take him. So as far as the Sun Sox go, we took another pitcher, JJ Gonzalez. I'm not against taking pitchers because we need them.
Yeah.
We're really bad in that area. You just took this dude because of his first name.
Yeah, it just seems like a pitcher's name.
Clay Beam.
Yeah. I feel like when you're drafting, it's really hard to draft with a big picture mindset. You just take the best player that you see.
Yep. Pretty much.
I mean, you don't know what your roster is going to look like in a couple years.
So pretty good draft for us. You got a 75A potential player in Clayton and James. So you got a really good draft, my friend. Really good draft. We had 70 overall players with B potential, Palazzo and Sandage. Decent draft for us. Good core foundation right there. But you guys got some really nice players. Now, the other guys that we're taking here would just be one player here, Dylan Joseph, a left-handed hitting shortstop / third baseman from Miami, Florida. He went out there to the Colorado Rockies. So these guys are going to be pretty fun to watch as we go forward into this franchise series.
So we are now at the All-Star break. So we're seeing if any of our guys are getting any All-Star love. We're not participating in the Home Run Derby. And as far as the All-Star game is concerned, let's check out the lineups. see if we can get our guys in there. And what are we looking at here? Who do you think made the team?
Oh, that's going to be tough. I would assume Zach Pop. A lot of close games for you. Maybe a closer at that point. But we're on the NL side. Let's see. Oh, hey. We shouldn't have taken a catcher. We got our future catcher right here. 25-year-old Paul McIntosh making the All-Star team. 292 this year. Not bad home run totals for a catcher like that. Now, on the AL side, who do we got? No pitchers. We'll take a look at the hitters, positional players. What do we have? Nobody starting. But we do see Jung Ho Lee.
Yeah, you can argue that. You know, his bat was starting to dip a little bit there towards the All-Star break. But he's still having a pretty nice year. As you see there, under 270. 7 homers, not bad.
It's more of that little chip that says, like, we have to have an all-star from each and every team. We got to have a representative.
I like that rule right now, for sure.
Yeah. All right, so our draft picks. Again, these guys don't exist, but we do have to bring them in. They're Pixel People framework things.
Yes.
Pixel People framework things.
That's what we're looking at right now. I'm interested in trying to convince Marmolejo. We get Saldana to sign, quotation marks, Saldana.
Is Clayton
and
or James, whichever you decide.
Yeah.
Got your pitcher, Ferreira. We're going to get Javier Ruiz, a catcher. Again, that guy doesn't exist, but he's just a player. Now, Zach Gallen was an all-star.
Big trade.
And now he moves out to Baltimore from Arizona. So Arizona must not be doing too bad. They must be doing bad to get rid of.
We got another one.
Yep. And then Velasco, he's kind of wasting a draft slot here. He's not signing with us, and he won't sign with us. Just a little spoiler alert there. So we do get Goodry, we get Jowers. Again, these guys don't exist.
Oh, you simmed through my game.
We were supposed to play each other here.
That's okay. We'll play each other in August. That'll be in the next episode final for year number 1. As we see the result there, you get a 5-0 W.
Yep. Here. So Israel Marmolejo. I don't think you want to replace that guy with a creative dude. You just love that guy. Yeah. So we're here at the trade deadline, everybody. So we're past the 30th of July, heading into the 31st. That is the deadline. So as you guys can see, we are currently 2 games ahead of the Washington Nationals. And we're actually pretty far ahead of the Colorado Rockies as well at 35 wins. So 2 teams that are worse than us, the Sun Sox, in the NL. We have no chance of making the wild card. Doesn't matter what we do at the trade deadline.
Those are the teams, though, that are looking to make a move.
Yeah.
And we're sitting at 39 and 69.
Not good. So who are you looking to kind of make a trade with? Are you going to look at a contender? Or are you going to look at a team that's kind of in the middle of the road?
Probably middle of the road. Probably the wild card teams. You see there's 5 teams within a game of the wild card. So there's going to be some buyers and some sellers. We are definitely selling. And we want to see who wants our middling stuff. Okay, it's like Monsters Inc., the little trash compactor. I don't want to call them trash. That's mean.
But it is kind of mean, yeah.
Well, average players. Can we get a package here? I'm looking with the Pirates. You got Tucupita Marcano, who I'm not in love with, but he's a utility guy, and he's starting to hit a little bit in real life, at least. His average in 21-22 is not that good, but we could use him in a utility role.
So I like this trade for you. Zach Britton, Darren Ruff, Marco Gonzalez, a lot of aging veterans right there. Package that for a lot of younger youth here. Good potential ratings there. 2 C's and a B. That's a good trade for you. I'd like that. Yeah. And we try to keep this thing as realistic as you possibly can, because you don't want to go out. There were some trades that were like, oh, dude, you got to do that.
You could get Pete Crow Armstrong for Darren Ruff and Marco. Nah, not going to do that.
Yeah, it's a little cheesy. So try to keep it real. Now, Chris Sale, hot name on the market.
He's pitching well.
Pitching well for a bad team. The Rangers are in the playoff push. I like myself some Evan Carter. I watched this guy on some film. I saw his swing. I'm in love with him. I think he's going to be good for us. We got Avery Weems, who's kind of that, I don't know, kind of a fill-in player at this point. Watching him in film, I'm not too impressed with Avery Weems, but he's a good, decent player to get back. As a left-hander, if we're getting rid of a lefty, get a lefty back, a youngster.
We have no youth in our farm system.
Exactly, so you got to find it somewhere. So Now we are going to offer up Charlie Blackmon and Jonathan Scope in a package deal.
Going the package route.
There is $25 million at stake here that we are getting rid of. And we find a partner here with the LA Angels. They are going to give us Deshaun Knowles, Kyron Paris, and starting pitcher Ryan Smith, who we're actually going to see in gameplay the next time that we see you guys. Now this trade here, Matt Moore going to a team to be named later here. Don't know where he's going. So he's going to go to the Brewers. There you go. JC Mejia. All right, so he's a starting pitcher. So I'm getting rid of a reliever for a starting pitcher who's 7 years younger. The overall rating is going up for Mejia. He's on a little hot streak right now. Nowhere close to where Matt Moore is, but I think that there's more value with JC Mejia, with his velocity, with his overall rating, with his age.
Yeah.
Might be a good swap right there.
Good, all right. And the All-Star break is done. The trades are done, and looky here who you get to face, the cover athlete of our thumbnail that you got rid of. At least I kept my cover athlete, Joey Votto. He's going to do some work here against you guys, I'm feeling.
Yeah, he's getting a little bit of a revenge. He knows our hitters. He knows what we like to do, and our inability to get base hits. We know this. Every time we get into gameplay here, it's a very hard thing for us to do with this squad. At least not out in Colorado, though.
No.
But first inning, we go down pretty hard. And already here in the bottom of the second inning, we got Justin Upton doing God knows what in left field. We got Michael Taylor just double clutching. I knew that was going to be an error, an errant throw. Just fake the throw again and start over. Get that field engaged to reset. We do have a pop-up here in the outfield.
Okay.
Upton with the perfect throw. It had to be perfect.
He
for
wasn't
that runner not to go. We got Leody Taveras striking out. Carlos Carrasco higher in that high and inside. The heat. Let's go to the top of the third. Upton, he's down. 1-2 pitch to Chen. He goes down. All right. We got a 0-2, possibly? 1-2. Errol Robinson is going to go down too. 3 strikeouts in the third inning for Chris Sale. Let's go bottom 3. Justin Upton still an adventure out there in left field. I don't know why he's out there. You got to give him some love. Got to give him some time, I guess. It is a 2-run double right there for Nathaniel Lowe. So he makes us pay, and it's 2-0 Texas. Let's jump here to the bottom of the 6th inning. Still 2-0 game. Upton, bad read on the baseball. Right off of the bat, that's going to hit the wall. He bounces up. It's at the warning track. Michael Taylor gets it back in, but now it is 3-0 after Gene Segura gets an RBI double. Next batter up here in the bottom of the 6th, full count. Michael Taylor trying his best right there to make something happen. We are desperate for outs at this point. That is another RBI double. This time it goes credited to Sam Huff. Let's go bottom 7. Marcus Semien makes this a 5-run ball game with a solo shot, and Chris Sale's revenge game is leaning way in favor of Texas. I think it's safe to say that we're not coming back out of this.
Well, this just speaks to the issue that you have with your ball club, which is the bullpen.
Yes,
for sure. And obviously situational hitting, not a strong suit for Orlando.
Hey, he hit 3 home runs a few days ago.
Yeah, well, he gets 1 today.
Pixel man at Dolly's.
I mean, looking forward to the offseason, I think bullpen is going to be your main area to address. And finally, a base hit here.
Yeah, that's not our first one, by the way.
It's one of the first.
It's one of the very few. I will say that. But no, he was not throwing a no-hitter at this point. I just didn't have any highlights to show you guys. But Errol Robinson, top 9, ground ball here. Play is made. 1 down. Let's see if we can actually get a run on Chris Sale, former Sun Sox. That's not going to seem to happen here. We do have Chen in scoring position, and Arcia is going to fly out to Taveras in center, and he shut us out.
A 9 game shutout.
Oof. That's ridiculous. Chris Sale just dominated us.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Left and right, high and low,
10
inside
strikeouts.
inside the strike zone. Just nuts. Just nuts. So Texas, we had Bubba Thompson go 3 for 5. We had Gene Segura and Huff also have multi-hit games. 12 hits for them. It was a great game for them. They took us behind the woodshed and they beat us
did
up.
some mean things to you.
Yep.
All right, the LA Angels will welcome the Buffalo Saucers into town. Look at this. We are down 0-2 so far in the series. And to avoid the sweep, we get to go through Shohei Ohtani at 15-3. 2.17 ERA. And so far, Tapia going down.
Oh.
Got Kiner Falefa striking out looking.
I mean, it's a little too close to take, but, you know, I feel like Shohei got a little bit of a hometown call right there.
Yeah.
Just because he's Shohei, he gets the calls.
You know, sometimes those balls, they're in locations I can't do anything with it, even if I do catch up to it. So I'm just going to pray that it's a ball.
Ooh.
All right, we get out of the first inning. So Ohtani grounds out to La Stella. Here's our new call-up, Astudillo. And he's going to rip one. Nice base hit there. Our savior. I am calling him the savior. We get some trouble out there.
He's the savior of your expansion franchise.
Yes, he is.
Williams Astudillo.
Sure, why not? La Stella drives a run in, and the Saucers in business here.
I think La Stella was a former Angel.
Yes.
Okay, so he might be having a little revenge game too against one of his former organizations. Adrian Beltre, a guy that, you know, normally you haven't had a lot of success in gameplay for. Gets a base hit here to load the bases, and Chadwick Trop swings and misses here. It's going to be the same pitch, same location, and you say, screw this. Enough is enough.
Well, this at bat is too big. You know, this is the starting catcher's day off. We let Tromp in, and we said, you know what, we need runs. Stassi, get in there. He goes to,
hey Max, come off the bench cold. You get one. You get one strike to give against Shohei Ohtani. Good luck.
And then Esteban Quiroz will ground out in a double play. I've never seen that in a Major League game, but, you know, this isn't a Major League game. This is a video game.
Because it doesn't happen.
Oh, nice play for La Stella.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so Stassi was looking forward to getting the day off, and now he's got to play. He's got to catch 8 innings.
Look at Plesac.
He's doing very good for us. We called him down to Durham, AAA, and he's back and playing. And there's Beltre ripping a nice one. I know one of the commenters said that Beltre, like, his power is not very good, and it really isn't. I can't do anything with him as far as getting the ball in the outfield, but he's slapping some singles around. This is an issue, though, with Adrian.
It seems like every upload, man. Every upload, Adrian Beltre is doing something wacky on the base paths. Do you trust him too much? You're pressing with him.
He's only in there to sell tickets.
Well, he's not letting me buy anything. Watching that poor base running. Look at Shohei Ohtani, literally right down the line.
Okay, that's just like video game cheese. Like, that's like an algorithm. Oh, says follow the white lines. We do have a throwing error though in left field.
Oh yeah, here you go. Catch it.
Safe.
Your savior.
Okay, Hunter Renfroe going down against Plesac. So we're trying to get out of a jam here.
Lucky call. Still, check swing logic has not been patched. It's definitely not a check. He checked his swing.
These umpires are not doing a good job.
Kiner Falefa, by the way, with the error
in
the outfield when Shohei took third. And that's going to lead to a RBI. So the Angels tie this thing up with one down here in the bottom of the fourth. Taylor Ward comes through with RBI double, number 25. And the Angels, you've got them back in the ballgame now. They are pumped up. But Nick Fortes,
all-star catcher,
swing and miss. Top 6, full count. And we have a new pitcher.
Ooh.
So Shohei is done after 5 innings.
We wore him out, actually. We drove up some really high pitch counts. The savior.
Oh, my God.
Flies out. He just flies out. Okay. Well, he can play catcher. He can play, his weight. He can play shortstop.
Oh!
Nice pitch.
Well, talk about a savior. It's La Stella for you. He's turned some double plays. He's made some nice plays defensively. He's also had another base hit earlier.
Quietly having a very good season for us. And it's him and Stassi. Like, those are the guys.
Look at him go again. Boom.
Nice.
Boom.
The second brain, it came in the mail.
That is an incredibly tough play. We'll see a replay real quick. Look at this. The ball to his left. Got to stop, pivot, throw to his right, and then Wallace has to come through on the other side.
That's not how you draw it up.
No, but it's beautiful.
He pulled it off. Ooh, a strikeout against Ursula. So we are through 7. Buffalo is up by 2. Plesac's going to pitch the 8th against Trout and Ohtani. And there's La Stella again. He's feeling it.
102 pitches for Zach Plesac, and that is going to do it. So he's done. Bring on Enyel De Los Santos, 2.63 ERA. He is one of your bright spots inside your bullpen.
For sure. And we get Ohtani. Whoa, that's fair.
Are you kidding me?
I'm like, is this live? Is that a live ball? I guess it's live. Okay. He's on with a base hit. Hunter Renfroe.
Got to be careful to him.
Yeah. That's why we didn't bring in a lefty, because we're going to have to go through Renfroe, and Ohtani hits lefties pretty well anyway.
Yep.
And, Well, there's Walsh. Ooh, strikeout.
Beautiful. Beautiful pitch by De Los Santos. And now it is Zach Pop time. 41 opportunities, 36 saves so far this season. He has been basically automatic for you guys in a lot of close games. Anthony Rendon, the 8-hitter, going to pop up, fly out to Piscotty.
Okay.
Out number 2.
Good.
One more out to get a win against the always underperforming LA Angels. But, uh-oh, did I speak too soon? Nick Fortes, base hit. He keeps the game alive. David Fletcher, the leadoff hitter. He's already 2 for 4. And Pop delivers a slider that he just stood there and didn't do anything with. You froze him.
Yeah.
It was a perfect pitch.
The Saucers win. I'm stealing that. That's mine.
All right. Well,
I told you Astudillo would be the savior, and he came through today with a hit.
he didn't even make the notables.
Well, I don't care. He went 1 for 4. He's batting .291. He's the savior.
It's not bad. It's not bad. For your number 5 hitter, not bad. Listella, obviously, he's the player of the game, in my opinion, for you guys. But Plesac, you can argue that, too. He had 8 strikeouts against a fairly tough Angels lineup.
That's a nice,
right?
shiny ERA for Mr. Plesac.
It was good. It was very good. Trout only 1 for 4 today. Ohtani only 1 hit as well. 2 hits, I should say. But, yeah. So that's going to do it for the episode, guys. Next time that we see you, we will get a minor league update. So we do have some minor league games to show you.
We're playing against each other in Double-A.
Yep.
As well.
I don't have footage of that in this outro here, but some good games, some prospects to take a look at. Of course, guys that we just acquired as well. We're going to take a look and see how we play with them. How do we like them? And the controller in our hands, do we like these players that we acquired? Are these guys going to be long-term solutions for us down the road in this franchise series? And there is Ryan Smith right there taking the mound against your Montgomery Biscuits.
Okay, bring it on.
So we'll see how it all pans out, guys. Leave a like if you like this thing. We'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.